I know, but just his attitude, the way you're talking to him.
Seems very smart. He sees structure real well. It's very easy, especially because he's played. Everything is terminology-wise and relating it to something he's done in the past. And so he's done a nice job of just kind of laying low and taking notes. And, I'll throw out a question every once in a while just to see if he's paying attention, and he answers it right now. So he's been on top of his game.
So if his ankle gets him to where he's, physically in good enough shape to play, do you think he could be incorporated immediately after that?
Oh, it's 100%. Coach don't care. If a guy's ready, he's ready. You figure that however long it takes, that'll give those other guys a chance to see, already have some good film, because it's not like he's going to play tomorrow. But as it heals up, you're giving those other guys a chance to Marcus, Jordan Clark, Darian Cornet. You're giving those guys a chance to legitimately go out there and get some film, so that way when he does come back, you see how the competition is and let him go.
It seems like DeMarcus has really got it going in the last week. What do you think about just his progress and where he's at?
So, he's what we expected. He's quick twitch. He's really aggressive. He's a guy you got to pull him back, and then you can see like he's out there tackling guys when we're not supposed to be tackling. He's blocking PATs and stuff. So he's good. He just got to play. He was out for the first half of the fall. So now him going out there and doing it, he's been able to show some pretty good things.
Is Kobe and Chase at the level of your expectations at this point?
Yeah, I'd say Kobe right now for sure he's locked in, man. There ain't too much coaching going on with Kobe. It's just a little thing here, eyes there, but he's pretty locked in. Chase has been better than he has been in the past. I think he's gotten kind of banged up a little bit, so you saw there towards the end I started rotating in Jordan a little bit with the ones to give Chase a breather so he can turn back and look. Got to get his legs back, but both of them headsy, they know what's going on, they've been performing, they've been making plays. It's one thing to talk about stuff, but you got to go out there and make plays, and every practice both of them are in numerous positions to make them.
Do you feel like you're getting the good headache, so to speak, of having so many players and not enough spots?
Oh yeah. Like in football, you got two problems: too many or too little. And we got a good room in there, and the competition is only going to make it better. And again, you can kind of see when Jack first entered the room, it was kind of like, okay, this is a real deal now. It's not rumor anymore. He's in here, so now you just got that much more pressure to perform, which competitors are going to rise up. Guys who aren't competitors, they're going to fall down.
What makes this Shari Crosswell special?
Instincts. He's got great instincts. He sees the field, and there's not much you can't. There's something you can't teach. A guy can feel what's going on. He can see what's going on, and he was like that in high school. I always say this: you usually get what you get from high school, and when you watch his high school tape, he's doing a lot of things. He's playing deep safety, he's rolled down, he's playing man, he's punt returning, he's playing wide, he's doing everything. It gives him a great outlook on the game. So it's no coincidence that his instincts, his eyesight, his awareness is through the roof. So
do you think he'll take a big jump this year?
He should. And again, it's you say, well, easily just catch the balls that you were supposed to catch last year, and you're leading the country, and that's a huge step. And then him being aggressive in the run game, I think that's a big thing that he's taking some pride in this fall camp. You hear him more vocal, showing a little bit more emotion. So again, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and it's going to be fun to see.
Are the Markhams kind of in that category, size, weight, athleticism, style?
Oh yeah, same way. Keewan is a little farther ahead right now because he's been practicing a little bit more. Keon is just now starting to come back, but you saw Keewan. There was a stretch in there where it's like every day he had some kind of play on the ball, and he don't know what he's doing. He don't know what is right from his left. And he's just making plays. Keon shows some of the same things, but it's too early to tell him because he just hasn't done anything yet.
So you think Keewan will play a lot?
Keewan has put himself in position to play, to be in the rotation. Now, how much, you don't know as we get into game day and game prep. We'll kind of see how that works, but he's going to play.
And what about just where Cam is at? Because he's obviously replacing a starter who's really solid.
Yep. Cam Phillips?
Yeah, Cam Phillips.
Yeah, Cam's balling. He's at a good camp. Again, he looks bigger, faster, stronger. He's making plays. One thing that showed up with Cam as a freshman is he's a good tackler. in open field. You know, at Oregon, if he don't make 3 or 4 more of those plays, they score 50 on us. You know what I mean? He's got an uncanny ability to get in open field, to get a guy on the ground, and that's showing up as well. Now I think with Cam, you're seeing those things where if he's supposed to be in the deep middle, he's back there. If he's supposed to be in the deep half, he's back there. You know, you see him in man-man coverage. I think that's improved in terms of leverage, in terms of being in phase, little things like that. So he's done a nice job of getting his body right.
Do you think any of the freshmen, other than Kiwan, could play themselves beyond the 4-game red shirt? Like, could Jordan or Willie Hartz?
Both those guys. I mean, again, you don't want to hold them back. And Jordan doesn't. You don't feel Jordan as much just because the ball hasn't gone his way. But when you go back and watch the practice, there's a reason why they're not going that way. He is locking those guys up, and he's right where he's supposed to be. So Jordan could very well, and then Willie. I mean, he's all over the place. You know, you could tell like he's kind of selling into what he has to do defensively wise, but he's making plays on defense, and he's turning around on special teams and making plays. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. It's going to be hard to keep him off the field.
You would have no problem playing your starters 70% and the others 20 to 30%?
No, not at all. Like I said, on those championship teams, when you're playing 14 games, 15 games, hopefully, and all that stuff, like towards game 7 or 8 and 9, that's where you really start to see it, you know. And especially with these spread offenses that we're playing in the pack and all the speed, you can't have corners and defensive backs play 80, 90, 100 snaps. That's ridiculous. I mean, they're going to wear down. So it's an extra benefit for us to have those guys ready to play. If they can take 20, 30 plays off a game and towards championship time, our guys are fresh, then we'll be better for it.